Today I have the 2011 Nissan Frontier 4-wheel drive. Well, just in case you don't know what a 4-wheel drive means. Just in case you say, no, that's not 4-wheel drive because only have single shift, not double shift. Right there. Two-wheel drive, 4 high and a push or 4 low. So that's a 4-wheel drive. The issue I have is if I step on the brake and try to shift, I cannot. So anytime I step on the brake, all the 4-wheel brake is locked. Okay, and not just that, I cannot shift either. I have to do it manually. Press right here and then shift. So I'm not sure that the problem is the ABS system that causing that is not shifting, or this right here causing the ABS lock. Because of safety, you have to step on your foot on the brake before you shift over here. So anytime I step on the brake, that means my wheels lock and I can't shift either. So every time I want to drive around the block or around my house, I have to put e-brakes on it. Okay, and then use a screwdriver to push right here and shift into reverse and drive. And I cannot touch my brake. I have to use put a neutral brake right here. So that is not you supposed to drive in the street. And I'm not driving the street. I talk about driving from here to here, in just moving around. So not driving, just move the car here to here, that's all. Now if I step on the brake, I cannot move no more. I have to wait until an hour or something like that, so all the brake will release and then I can redo it again. It doesn't matter how I clear the code because it show ABS and VSA and all that stuff is show on my dash. I cleared it, it still doesn't work. Okay, so I do all that, doesn't work. Now it could be this right here. I got this from the used part online. It could be this part right here that working with the brake. This is go directly to your brake, so when you step on the brake, this thing is pull up. So when you hit on this right here, this will be open like that. When you put on your brake, that will pull like that. This sensor here know that okay, it's a safety already. It will pull like that, so you can hit this and you can shift. But at this point here, I using a screwdriver to press right here. Okay, and then I can shift. So I think maybe this right here is not working. Okay, because it does not respond to my foot that knowing okay, it's a safe now, and you can shift. If I cannot shift, that means could be the ABS. I got the ABS too. I think the ABS is the problem too, because I step on the brake, the ABS is automatic lock. Okay, automatic lock. So I believe that the pump is not good. Okay, I have a second opinion on that, on this right here, and they also agree with me. Sometimes you're a mechanic, but another mechanic could be knowledgeable more than you do. So I take to another mechanic who been working on Nissan all the time and say, yeah, these two items is the problem. So I was not too sure, so he was telling me that yes. So now I'm more confident and I'm more sure that this is the problem. Okay, let me pop this open. It's a clip only. Okay, take this cup holder out, and then I will take this, pop this thing right here. Okay, so I need to slide this one like that. So I can take this out like this. Okay, there's a screw right here. For some reason you have to move this cover here to be able to put the whole ship assembly in there, because they're kind of bulky. So it's not the mini screw that you have to remove it, and that's why moving is easier for me. Under the foot panel there's a screw. Both sides has it. So on this side you have to take this one down, and there's a screw right here. Take these two screws out. Okay, so when you take the two screws out, you can pull this way like this, or you can take the whole things out. Okay, because you taking this two, then easier to access in the back here, but you don't have to. You just pull like this, and you can see the screw down there, and you can stick your screw into taking down that screw in there. If you slide your seat forward, the back here, you can have a screw here out of the way, so you can lift the store right here. Both sides have a screw. One more screw down here, that holding the front and the back piece together. So from here, just take this out. Okay, this thing had to be come off, and also the cable, shifting cable. Okay. Okay, I'm going to remove this 10mm. The holding this right here. So you force. Okay, on this side here, there's a zip tie right here. I'm going to cut the zip ties out. Okay, disconnect this right here. Okay, now it's free, so I can take out the cable right here. I'm not sure my camera can see it. Take this clip out. Okay, there's a shifting lever here. Okay, now it came off. So on this right here, there's another one, which is this right here. I'm gonna pop this open first. Okay. Then you can turn like this. Pop that. I'm not sure my camera can see it, but that's how I did. So for some reason, this is sensor here have this wire right here connected to there, and there's another wire right here to connect it to right there, and so many sensors that connecting to this shifting. That's why they did not take only the sensor out, and that's why they rather sell the whole thing like this, the whole assembly like this. Okay, they look the same. This one is dirty. Hopefully it still work. Okay, so reassembly, you pretty much know how to do it. The way that I'm taking out is pretty simple and easy, so explained only. Okay, all right. Okay, let's review for the true. Okay, I haven't put nothing yet, so step on my brake and it can ship. See that? So everything works now except the ABS. Okay, all right, so let's put this together first and then see if the brake will lock like used to be. Used to be it locked. Okay, maybe that can cost too, we'll see. Okay, before I remove my ABS, I'm taking down the negative battery first, just to make sure. In my opinion, probably you don't have to, but for the safe side, remove it first. Okay, there is a pin right here. You press down and then you lift the lever up like this, so the plug just disconnecting this right here. Okay, and then you just put this away, out of the way like this. And then you have a 10mm right here. Move that. Okay, 213 on this side. This 10mm, you can use a closed box like this. On this it's not that tight, so you don't have to worry much, but for brake, anything on brake, using this type of wrench safer for you, or not strip this. Okay, when you strip one of this, it's hard to fix it, you know, especially in brake. Okay, now this will be down to the last line right here. Okay, I think my camera will catch my fan over there blowing so hard, so making noise. Hopefully that don't bother the YouTube watching like you. Okay, let's see. A bit longer. So this line is bendable, so don't worry about that. Just bend it back. Okay. With a clip holding bottom one attached to the line right here in the bottom. Make sure you pop that out. This is what I talk about. The line's clipping right here, and this is a good used one. So hopefully this is a good one, so I don't have to have another problem again. Okay. tie this up. Okay, that's it. Let's go plug the batteries on. Okay, as always, when you bleed it, ABS, non-ABS, we always starting from the farthest, wheels, which is from the driver's side. Your right hand rear wheel is the farthest one, so you're starting from the far closer and closer to finish with the driver one side wheel. Okay, and I by myself, so I'm using this bleeding system here to helping my bleeding. So air bubble is right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my bottle higher than the caliper down here, and this is I just using this plug here is from another pumping bottle, so I using that. Okay, and I just break loose like that, and I just go pump. Okay, when you break loose down there, you just come and pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let the master cylinder dry out, that's all. Okay, and that's all you do. You just go back and close it. As you can see, there's no more bubble track in here. So what I do, and you can see that my line is very clear now, so I just closing it. Okay, so close this up. Okay, when you bleed it yourself, make sure you check this more often, because if you in case you getting this reservoir dry out, and then you have air in your master cylinder, and then you have to take the master cylinder out to do a bench bleed, then that time will be waste a lot more time. But at this point here, I did not let my car dry out, and I checked the fluid frequently, so everything went good. So let's go see how the brake will feel like when after the ABS everything is been fixed. Okay, all right, the ABS light is no longer there. Okay, and the VDC still there, but we'll see after you drive for a while to see if that will come off or not. If not, could be that sensor here, the remote here, maybe it's not working or something like that, so we'll see. Okay, brake paddle feel good. Okay, all right, and no more locking. Okay, that's good. Good thing this, yeah, brakes good, feel good too. After replace the ABS module and bleed it all 4-wheel, everything is good. So braking is good, no more Christmas light, and there's no more code. So if you have on your car and you step on the brake and all 4-wheel locking like this one, then your ABS is the one causing it. Or even 2-wheel or 1-wheel is locking up, I would say it could be one of the, the ABS have like a 4-channel, front, right, left, and the rear, left, right, and all those channels is probably handled differently, and that's why it's locking. If you check your master cylinder, wheel cylinder, or the all the it function normal, then yeah, it could be your ABS. And plus, if you have ABS on it, lights on it, I would say your ABS pump is bad. Okay, that's why it's locking like that. And on this car here, because I have this sensor, the shifting sensor here, it does not respond when you put your brake like this on. Anytime you step on your brake, you hear a clicking sound down here, right? Hear that? Okay, so anytime you do this, that means safety's on, so that's why it's allow you to shift. So on the other one, you won't hear a clicking like this when you step on the brake. Okay, so that's why you cannot shift. You have to manually, you know, doing it from here. So on this right here, because the ABS is bad, then anytime you step on your brake, then it's locked. So when your brake is locked, then you can't move it because it's tight. So you have to wait for a couple hours until the caliper, you know, disengage again. Then you can move it again. So this one is pretty bad, you know, pretty bad, and throwing some many code on it, so that's why. All right, so this video here is enough been fixing, and hopefully you don't have this type of problem. You don't have shift problem and you don't have ABS problem. You have either or only. So on this one I have both. So all right, thank you for watching. Help me subscribe. See you guys next video. Oh, thank you for the 20,000 people that who helping me subscribe, and thank you for those people that who've been watching all my video all the time. Anytime I download a video to YouTube and you helping me watching, and you also comment, oh yeah, this thing and that thing, you know, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I wish you close nearby, I will buy you lunch on that. I'm serious. If you here in town, text me on that, I will buy you lunch. I will take you to lunch. Watch. And you know, just appreciate you are supporting me, and I love to see you, and I love to meet you, and I, you know, if you know me personally, hey, just, you know, yell at me, hey, buy me lunch. I will. Okay. All right, see you guys next video. Help me subscribe. Okay, bye bye now.